Hello there, welcome to another Waynecast. I'm out walking, so I bet you're thinking, oh great, his feet must be back to normal. No, you'll also notice, no stick, alright? So, if my feet aren't right back to normal, and I'm going to stick, what the hell am I doing out? It's a very good question actually. Me and my wife last night didn't sleep a whole lot. No, it wasn't due to that. I'm in a clinic insomnia, so it doesn't bother me too much. I wouldn't let her sleep till I was up past 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. And I was up about 8, you know. So I had enough sleep. My wife, on the other hand, cannot handle that amount of sleep. And we needed to get some money out of the cash point to go and get some shopping in the village where we live, like get, right? Only problem is the cash point machine's down. It's the only bloody cash point machine in the whole place. The post office was closed, which is the other option. There was nothing in the house, just a tenner, you know what I mean? So I've got to go and walk all the way to concert, because although I'm in as much pain as hell, there's no way my wife would make it a concert back. She's absolutely fucking knackered. So being me and being a vain bastard, I thought to myself, now I'm going to either go, take my stick and be in less pain, and have people that I know that don't know I use a stick a lot of the time take the fucking piss out of us. Oh look, a shiny stone. Look, very shiny stone. Or I can be in pain and just look like I've got a sports injury or something, right? So have a guess which one I went for. Now I'm only a third of the way on one direction, and I'm already starting to regret it. It's hurting a fair whack. Oh shite, big thingy of midges. So I'm gonna have to walk, you know, take my time, and do what I need to do. I've just got to work out what the hell I haven't for tea yet. I haven't a clue. Well, it's been sort of some interesting things happening. There's Decimation Master being released by Pixelogic, you know, which I don't know whether you know was actually exactly the same as some open source code. Gives exactly the same result. Just people don't know about this open source code. I went hunting for it. So I realised that being Pixelogic, they don't put a whole lot of work into things if they don't have to, which is fair enough, right? But yes, there's code out there that's open source. Now all they've done is wrap it up, and I might imagine changed a couple of things to get around the open source part, and there you go. So I'll be surprised if you see it in a number of applications over the next 12 months, because they've obviously had 2 years to mess around with this and optimise it. So it takes a while for companies, so I don't expect it to go straight in the mudbox tomorrow, you know what I mean? It takes a while to optimise this shit. All the things about, you know, I've seen all the trailers for ZBrush 4. Why the hell would I want a browser in ZBrush or any application that goes online? Because one, to cover their arse, the only way they can do this so they're not open to a massive load of lawsuits for copyright infringement is to limit it to certain sites that are copyright free. Alright, copyright free images. Now, I do not like my applications connecting to the net when they don't have to, because it's a nice little gateway straight into Hacksville. Alright. Also, you know, if sites change and go offline, and all of a sudden an entire feature doesn't work, but it's not much. Some people what they want, you know what I mean? Personally, I like to round the images up myself and just use the Mudbox browser. Go boom, there you go, stencil, boom, there you go, image print. Simple as that, right? Something's falling off a log. All they're doing is wrap it up a nice flash interface, you know, and stuff like that. But really can't be asked. Enough on that shit, because I said I'd never talk about it again, but I suppose I've got to, because people have been asking, you know what I mean? Don't use ZBrush now. Can't actually. They have, and I imagine this is somewhat illegal, they have rescinded the code. You used to, like, sort of, when you log in and put your registration number and all that. They've rescinded mine. Yes. I'm not allowed to use it anymore. But luckily I have a couple of friends that have copies and spare laptops. So there you go. So they won't stop me that easy. And no, I'm not telling you who they are. But if I really wanted to show that something doesn't work, that's the easiest way of bloody doing it. Alright? But yeah. So, I'm trying to see somebody on a bike down there. Yeah, so, the Mudbox is in beta at the moment. Quite far into the beta. I was seeing a lot of the guys at the end user event that a lot of the dev time went in writing a Mac version from the ground up, right? From blank to a fully working, virtually bug-free Mac version. Now, that took a lot of dev time. Right? Now, I know people think Autodesk is this big behemoth with like thousands of guys that can throw at things. It's not like that. It's definitely not like that. My hay fever's starting now because of all that shit, right? Yeah. We're limiting up the guys, and that's it. So yeah, still, the next version I would see. I don't judge Motordesk versions on the immediate release. Never have done. You always wait till the point release, the service pack, right? And Mudbox, we know that there's always a load of features that were added from in SP1 and SP2. So I would just say keep your eyes peeled and whatever. I've finally got my stuff sorted and in for the this masterclass. What would have been the SIGGRAPH masterclass, but now it's online. I'm pretty pissed off about that because I was really looking forward to going to New Orleans this year. But there you go. Such is life. Let's see what time it is. Look at that field. God, it was 5 minutes ago, man. No, this foot is really fucking hurting now. Dear. It's on bike. Yeah. So, apart from that, I've been having some downtime because I've been at it like a dog at a base of the broth for bloody months, and I've been actually enjoying just being able to sort of like do nothing. Because normally whenever I do a sculpt, right, I know there's always a good chance that it's going to end up in the public domain somewhere. Whether it's in the mud box that's coming up. Incidentally, I've put that on hold for a little while until now, because there's some things that are coming in the next version that I want to cover. Right, simple as that. But it is coming out. It hasn't been mothballed or anything, so it's still coming. I record everything now as a matter of course, or 80% of the time. Sometimes it's nice just do stuff for me. I did something a couple of nights ago just for me, not for anybody else. People probably never see it, and that's the way I like it. Simple as that. So I'm doing some bits and pieces, but I'm not doing a whole lot at the moment. Still no work coming in, by the way. The money's officially run out, so we're living on borrowed time, which I'm sure will chuff some people no end. Being the vindictive sort of they are. As I say, this sounds nasty, but there's some very vindictive people in the 3D industry. They seem to have forgot that this community, if that's what it still is, it's supposed to be about enjoying yourself and sharing one thing you have in common, right? But since, as I said before, now a job's not guaranteed no matter where you went to school or how you've learned or what your name is. A lot of people are getting really prissy about stuff, you know what I mean? They're starting to really be nasty. But I would always say, look for the motivation behind why they're doing it, you know what I mean? And it often comes, really apparent. I'm sure sometimes people think that, they can work things out nobody else can, But I think I like to give the 3D community credit for a bit more common sense than that. They can see right through all this shit. Just a lot of people don't say anything because they don't want to rock the boat, right? Simple as that. Let's have a look at what time it is. Right. I'm going to go and I'll wind this one up. I'm going to part 2, I think. Look at that scenery. It's great, isn't it? Massive field. I've got to walk across this bastard yet. I'll see you in a minute in part 2.